this other shit.
How the fuck do you get down? Unless... Oh, I'm a genius. I mean, I'm not, but it's fine.
Oh, this is when I did fucking like OC and canon stuff. When
You
I,
son of a bitch! You fucking stupid skeleton! God damn it! God fucking run! I'm running! I'm running! I'm running! I'm running! I'm running! I was mining down, and then the fucking skeleton fucking shot me. He was ready and willing to commit murder.
He had you in.
He had me in his fucking sights, dude.
And he was like, alright, well.
Guess I'm committing murder.
Fuckboy.
Buenos dias, fuckboy.
So, man, the last time we worked on this shit was on June 10th. Don't mind me, I'm also just like going through shit that's on my Google Drive, and I have like 2 things titled The Intervention, because like the people who play D&D fucking suck and don't know how to do anything.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I might be dead. 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 Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't. Oh, I'm a god! I'm just actually a fucking baller, you know? No, I'm begging the Skelemen that they don't fucking commit tax fraud and get me killed.
Who is this bitch? Who is this bitch? Who is this bitch?
I know this is not an efficient way to build a bridge, but I kinda don't care. I kinda just want to get up to a fucking stronghold so I can stop being in the nether. I just want to get fucking blaze rods so I can make fire, so I can make ender eyes. I could trade with piglins, but I'm not Dream, so I'm not gonna get fucking god luck. AKA, I'm not gonna cheat. That's right, I said.
Oh my god. I'm like I said, I'm still like looking at this fucking thing with we did for like D&D and stuff, and there's like some of the comments that I made and then some of the comments that it's brutal. Where it's like I'm like gently trying to suggest things like maybe you stay away from the military characters, and one of his like him having a rivalry with Gambit is stupid and makes no fucking sense. You idiot, dumbass, fuck, asshole man. Man, he must have been really salty when we made this, but they're both sick of this shit. I go back and look at I want to see what kind of rage I put into something. No, like what kind of, like how angry I am about shit sometimes. I think this is like when I was like in the middle of feeling bad about myself. I'm like, I was like making my OCs for Star Wars, and I felt like shit because I was like,
you know.
Yeah, and I was like, it makes no sense. I don't even really like sharing my characters with anybody on the internet anyways. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna delete that art page I made.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I'm probably going to.
No, you really shouldn't.
Why?
Because I like the art that you post on there.
I haven't posted anything on there in months.
I don't care.
JJ.
Do it for me. Please, Ed.
Why do you want me to keep the page? I haven't posted anything on there in months.
Look, mugs.
Anything that I draw, I'm gonna show to you, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you could get clout.
I don't want clout.
What?
No.
Anna, what kind of fucking artist are you that you don't want clout?
Dude, I draw because it makes me relaxed. I don't like showing my shit on the internet for people to judge whether it's good or not, alright? I'm not gonna be a pussy bitch, but I'm gonna be a pussy bitch and be like, I can't handle that shit, alright?
Alright, you know what? That's it. And you made me, you forced my hand. Everybody go look at actual bug actual dot bug on Instagram right now. Go make Anna feel good about herself.
No! Fuck!
Anna, you've made me do this. This is your fault.
What do you mean this is my fault? I was like, I don't feel good about something. You're like, hey, yo, fuck you. I'm gonna make you feel good about something.
Yeah, exactly. Because you feeling bad about your art don't make sense, bro.
Be like,
your art is good.
I know that! You think I don't? The blood, the sweats, the tears, the coom.
I was just about to say, the fucking coom.
The coom.
I don't know. I don't know where I'm fucking going anymore. Where the fuck's a stronghold? I just want to know. Somebody, to the one person who watches the videos, find the seed and find us a stronghold, because I'm bad at Minecraft.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I'm good at I'm good at survive. I'm bad at survival Minecraft.
There we go. There we go. We're specific about the things that we're bad at. All right. So I'm looking at this stuff, and I realize now that this was probably kind of stupid to make, because I haven't seen anybody like have an issue with like OC and canon stuff since like 2014, when like I guess collectively everyone was like, hey, why the fuck do we bully people for this? They're literally just enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
So I never understood the point with that, where people were like so gatekeepy about it, and you're like, no, it's bad if you do this, 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 and this. It's a Mary Sue, and you should feel bad and kill yourself, you asshole. And now everyone's like, you made a character? Yes. Yes. Love it. Love to see it.
But also, just a reminder to everybody watching that bullying is fucking cool. No.
So, I'm just, because I kind of started it off in a way that I still agree with, where I was like, I have a boatload of characters that like I ship with canon ones, so to say that I don't like it would make me a fucking hypocrite. It's just that a lot of people do it very poorly.
Yeah.
So I still really enjoy like seeing people do it though, and I guess like I have to like specify like what do I mean like when people do it poorly. Like it's not the quality of the art itself, because that's really subjective and it's always like a learning curve, but when it comes to the story, I don't want to be like, oh, you have to follow these specific rules, because like I've definitely changed like some minor things in canon or whatever, so like I don't think you shouldn't do that if it like works with the character but also doesn't like completely throw off everything else.
Yeah.
But there's just like this one example that I'm thinking of, and JJ, you know what I'm talking about, because I still really dislike this. Like that's probably like why that is why I felt so bad about like my fucking characters, where I'm like, wow, this like the story that this person has built around this character is dog shit. Everybody loves it. Like because the art is good, people just assume the story is good too, and they're just like, yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And I felt like an asshole, because it was like, there's no real reason for me to like say anything and being like, hey, this fucking sucks, because it's like, that's not constructive. And it's like, even if like the story like didn't make any sense, it was just like, it's not my place to like say it completely. Like if she wasn't asking for feedback, then it's not really my place to give it, you know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have like my own preferences and biases, but I never really like elaborated on it. So, okay. So there's just like, I get like a couple like art accounts on like Instagram that I think are really cool. There's like even a fan fiction on here that I think is really nice. Cause like I gave it a shot and I was like, yeah, this is good. You're just like, it's pretty much like anything with fan fiction, where you kind of have to like sift through a lot of really poorly made stuff to get to the good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, actually, let me say poorly made. Inexperienced. Like, you're just starting.
Right.
Even like if you've been writing for years and it's still bad, maybe we need to have a talk about that. Because usually when you write, you tend to improve.
Right, yeah.
I'll just be like, yeah, so I get like a list, so I'm like, here, you can't get mad at me because I'm not a bitter asshole because I do like the shit that other people make. Oh yeah, I guess I do kind of talk about my personal preferences, but I literally give like a reason. I was like, if I read like a piece of advice that I saw was like, if you wouldn't read it, then why would you write it?
Yeah.
And then, and it was just like, that's why I started looking at like OC and canon stuff, because I like reading stuff that people come up with. Because there's some really good stuff out there. There's also some not good stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
I just think, because I guess I was also in that phase of like reading, I need to calm down, reading a lot of, like people talking about like how you should handle your own OCs and stuff.
Right.
And it's like, I think generally the feedback is good and it's all pretty similar. Or it's just like, do your homework, make sure you're like abiding by all the already pre-established rules. So if you're like making a character for Star Wars, because of course that's the example I'm going to make, your character, at least in like the Clone Wars area, can't be more powerful than Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Because that defeats the whole purpose of like
the chosen one.
Yeah, and him being so special. And then it's like, or like if you're making a character for the Lord of the Rings, there also can't be like another holder for the One Ring, because there is only like, you know, the One Ring.
Mm-hmm. Your OC can't be more important than the main character, basically.
I mean, they shouldn't be, and if you want them to be, then that's where you kind of have to take some creative liberties and make some separate content that's already out of, like, the established timeline.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, your character, it's not like your character can't be important. You just have to make your own shit up then. And, like, even then, like, that's what's complicated about it. Like, sure, that requires more efforts, but I think it's more rewarding that way, because it doesn't feel as cheap then.
Yeah.
It's like, that was my problem with that one character. It was like, I'm not going to say the username, because whatever, and I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it around here, because I'm still really bitter about it, and I can't get over it. It was just like...
Alright, well, that, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that piglet gave me literally fucking nothing.
Great,
that's cool.
You love to see it.
Actually, no, you don't love to see it. You hate to fucking see it, actually.
You hate to see it. But it was just like this person, she made like a Jedi character, and I was like, alright, fine, cool. Like, this design was really unique, and the art was really good. And she was like a co-commander with Anakin and Ahsoka. And she was Plo Koon's Padawan, and she was dating Rex, and she had like this rivalry thing with like the Sith. And it's not like any of those things are like necessarily bad, but it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's a really flimsy put together thing, and don't get me wrong, like I've definitely thought about doing that stuff before, but I didn't because I have restraint. There's like this one arc in the Clone Wars when they're on Umbara, and it's like pretty much anybody that's like in the Star Wars fandom, if you ask like what Umbara is, they're just like, it's space Vietnam. And they changed like generals at like the first episode. So Anakin goes back to Coruscant, and then General Pongkril replaces him, and he is a dirtbag. He treats everybody like trash.
Right, well.
And then kind of like the conclusion of that arc, at least,
I don't care no more.
is that he kind of he turns like the two clone battalions against each other because he doesn't think of them as people, and then they end up like arresting him and then killing him, and it's a great thing. It's a really good arc for Rex and pretty much everybody else in the 501st, because you're like, oh yeah, they aren't just like droids, they're actual people who have to make their own decisions, because yeah, the Jedis are like their bosses or whatever, but they can still have poor judgment and be bad people.
Yeah.
And that was a huge turning point for a bunch of different characters. And then this character just kind of slaps her OC in the middle of Umbara. And I don't think she's the one that kills him, but she definitely gets into an argument with him. And I'm just like, I've seen people do it with like Ahsoka too, and I'm like, no, just don't put any other characters there. You're taking away the entire purpose of that arc, which is like showing the clones independence and like, yeah. And like when Order 66 happened, she was like on the same Venator as Ahsoka and Rex were, and then like was standing right next to Ahsoka when he was like pointing a blaster at both of them, and I was like, I really don't like that.
I don't want to be here no more.
I don't want to be here no more. Like I've been saying, like it's really cheap. It seems like a really easy way to like get out of telling your own story, because there are so many things she could have done with this character, and then she just kind of wasted it by doing the easiest thing possible.
Yeah. Again, and this is mainly just me saying this, so, and I don't make OCs, so say what you will. But you know, maybe don't make your OC more important than who's meant to be the main character. Like, obviously, unless that's the point, which is fine. But you got to do it like goodly.
I still think, like, because she's a Jedi Knight, and I don't understand like why she doesn't have her own battalion. Like, she's just part of the 501st. And it's like,
she's chilling with Anakin and Ahsoka.
Yeah, she's like, and she's best friends with Ahsoka, and she's super close with everybody in the Wolf Pack. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just really lazy. It's just really, really lazy. And like, I'm frustrated because it feels like a lot of wasted potential. Because like I said, like, there's a lot you can do with a character. Like, at that age, in that time, like, I get it. It's really tempting to like put your character in the center stage and like want them to be super important, and you can do that, but you have to give them their own shit to do.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I think she does is that she's got like this rivalry with like a Sith that also kind of sucks, because he's just like young Sith Obi-Wan. Or like, yeah, obviously he's evil and stuff, but like he's friendly, and she's like, he was a nice Sith, and I'm like, dude, evil is evil. The fuck you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes me sad to see. And she also has like this character for the Mandalorian, and like obviously she has to travel with the Mandalorian and like, you know, date him and stuff, and then be like super close to Grogu and whatever. And it's like, I think she's a nurse or she's like a healer or whatever. I was like, we're running into the same problem again, where like you're just so lazy, where it's like you just can't even be bothered to like come up with a story of your own. That you just have to be like, put her right in the middle of everything, right there, because if she's not in like the middle of the canon story, then I guess it can't be interesting, right?
Yeah, because side stories are never interesting, and never ever.
Fuck that shit.
Never
like,
ever.
The Dark Disciple, who? Where? What?
I don't know any Star Wars side stories, because I'm a fool.
Fucking Republic Commandos, where?
I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool.
And Darth Raven, well? Kick me in the ass, dude. I hate it. It's just
Wait,
like...
I don't have a saddle. Feck. I made this fucking thing for nothing. I can't even ride the boys. kind of bullshit is this?
So kind of give like, okay, general advice, it's kind of tricky. So it can be kind of vague and unhelpful if like you're looking for something specifically, but also like, oh yeah. And I was just like, there was like so many like Mary Sue quizzes too, and it's like, y'all, if you take those, don't believe it. It's not helpful. Like sometimes they're like, it's good, but it's really subjective. So like, honest to God, just like ask your friends rather than like taking a quiz on the internet. Like I fucking wish I did that.
Yeah.
Rodney on the beat, and I'm feeling kind of neat, man. This is such a treat, and I'm feeling really sweet. I'm hitting in the back streets, feeling like a deadbeat while I'm eating concrete. Yeah, and I fucked your bitch in the corner, then I raided your pantry. Fucked your bitch in your bed, then I raided your pantry. Yeah, fucked your mom, then I raided your pantry. Yeah, she make me a sandwich, she make me shit, then I raided your pantry. Yeah, she make me dinner, then I raid your pantry. I raid your pantry, I take your shit, and I raid your pantry. My fat ass take your shit. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know your shit.